일막이다. 와, 이제 얘가 남준 거야? 빵 원정대. 그냥 빨리 세이브를 하고.
Mon ami. Oh, you've
왜
put on a
모남이라고
lot
하지?
of weight.
I could say the same for you, you giant marshmallow. Bet you lost your stones again.
You know me. But now you're here. We can go find them.
얘도 얘를
야,
애초에
buddy.
만났겠지
We'll
처음에.
find them.
친구라고 하네.
Tell me, did you tell them about... you know what?
Oh, Maman's the word. I promised.
Great. I'm counting on you.
Always, mon ami.
왜 모남이라고 하지? 뭐야? 에스키오와 시간을 보내겠습니까? 뭐지?
Verso, mon ami.
Esquier, mon ami.
아, 모남이라는 게 뭐 인사말 같은 건가?
I feel like I haven't seen you in years.
3 years, 67
3년 만에
days,
만났다고?
and roughly 10 hours.
10 hours and 7 minutes.
Oh, you've been counting too.
Roughly. What have you been up to?
Oh, I have been perfecting the art of napping.
Impressive. You must teach me his secrets.
Mon ami, I wish I could. But napping cannot be taught. It can only be experienced. We must nap together.
Sure. That sounds nice.
Yes, yes, yes.
So how did these expeditioners convince you to leave your cave?
They're all so nice. Well, the super nice one died, but the others are cool too. You can make some friends too. It's been a long time since you made new human friends.
You know what I think about friendships with expeditioners.
Losing a rock is better than never having a rock. Ask me how I know.
Debatable.
I hope we won't lose them, like the others.
So, you lost your stones again. How did you lose them this time?
Yeah, I lost them on our trip back from the Gestrel River, right after you left.
Oh, don't worry. I hope you get them back.
You are the best. I missed going on adventures with you.
옛날에 얘랑 같이 댕겼었나 보네.
Me too.
응? 관계 레벨이 상승했습니다. 아? 뭐야 이게?
To adventure!
Expedition Zero left 67 years ago, which would make you...
제로 원정대가 67년 전에 떠났다.
About 100. Yeah.
100살 정도 됐다.
Tell me about the fracture.
그래도 르네는 이성적으로 대하네.
I'm not gonna get much sleep tonight, am I?
미친 전장을 통과해서 계속 거석을 향해 가세요. 얘는 일치 쓰는 게 없네. 참. 다음날 아침. 돌멩이 혼자 던져야. 그러면서 얼마나 가까워졌는지를 막 체감하고 그런 얘기도 하고 막 이랬는데. 확실히 가까워지긴 했음.
I'm really sorry I didn't arrive sooner. He was your brother?
Something like that.
Losing family is difficult.
I know. I know what you're going to say. You want to offer your condolences. You want to say something comforting. But I don't need it. I've had enough condolences. I've lost so many families now. I just need... Can you please go?
에스키의 능력 잠금 해제 수영.
Time for a swim.
근데 수영을 이상하게 하는 야가를 처박하다니.
Ben, 64, Epsilon.
어,
We radioed
무전?
our first
이때는
report to
무전
Gamma.
줬네?
The line is good. Alpha will be out of radio range for a few days as they investigate down coast. They spotted an interesting island which could make a good relay point for the southern half of the continent. Nicholas,
44원 정도.
Expedition 44. The idea was he'd only have to fool the first one. Then Jules can wear its carcass to trap the next, and so on, until we all have proper cover. But disguising ourselves as Nevrons has proven...
얘네 이 몹 같은 걸로 위장하려고 시도했었는데 전멸했네.
Expedition 38.
38원 정도.
Genevieve. We buried Patrick near the lake, so he could be close to water. I know he really missed the aqua farm and his floating gardens. Pierre Scar thinks it's a waste of time to update these journals, but I find it strangely comforting. I suppose at its core, it's a record.
38원 정도는 두 명만 남고 전멸해갖고 그냥 둘이 여기서 계속 살았네.
Julian,
59원 정도에.
Disgusting. Law's an idiot. I can't believe she convinced everyone to eat the Nevron. They've been puking for the past few hours. Great. Well, we can't move on with so many...
59원 정도에는 먹을 게 없었는지 들을 먹었네. 응? 얘가 쓸 수 있네? 아, 마엘이 대신 쓰는구나. 원래 구스타프가 썼는데.
No time to lose.
거기 걸린 것도 없었네.
Lightning, strike!
Not impressed. Watch out. Bring it on. Incoming. Ready to strike. Break.
Head.
Bring it on.
A storm is coming.
Luna, careful. Not impressed. Luna, careful. Just try it.
이게 목소리가 왠지 합판 16 주인공 목소리 같아.
Lady looks smart today.
My turn.
칠이네.
Roma is flowing.
쫓았음. 죽었음. 무기도 2개 얻었네?
It's an ambush.
Let us stain them.
혼자 타격. 그래. 혼자 타격 먼저 해야지.
You're outmatched. No time to lose.
자동으로.
On me. Please, fly.
오케이.
Fury of fire!
And finesse and grace.
너무 약했어. 어?
From fire.
Watch out.
Let's dance.
Get ready.
Lune, watch out. Finesse and grace. Take down the shields.
My turn. Break.
A storm is coming.
I'm ready. Finesse and precision.
아 너무 꼬순단다 이거.
Fury of fire.
와. 깼다 깼다. 일을 왜 해주냐고.
You'll get used to them. We're going to see a lot more.
If we hurry, we can cross before nightfall.
Wait. Could we bury Gustav?
I wish we could, but protocol is to keep moving. Gustav would understand.
We can look for a suitable place along the way, yeah? We'll find a nice spot.
Actually, there is a place. Past the quarry, out of sight of the painters. A tranquil haven, protected by magnificent trees. I think you'll approve.
Lead the way.
누구니?
Let me show you something.
화세 점프. 일부 적은 그레디언트를 공격을. 응? 그레디언트 공격. 카운터로만 방어할 수 있어. 깜짝 놀라라. 씨. RT. 어? 한 방?
Any other tricks we should know?
One thing at a time.
패링이 아니라 카운터가 따로 있어?
These are all expeditions?
A single Nevron took out most of them.
Is it still around?
I've only seen it once, many years ago, so most likely not.
넌 누구야?
Emily,
41 원정대.
Expedition Wolf 41. My bag's getting weighed down from all my kills. Maybe I need to pick smaller trophies. Estelle bagged 7 of those armoured nevs. So I've got to get at least 8 in this next batch if I'm going to beat her. Leah showed me how to double up my weapon pictos. Might not be stable, but bang!
40살.
Let's dance.
이 새끼야. 아이스.
Right.
Let's carve them up. Shun.
Dodge. Run up.
Danger! Danger! Chrome is flowing.
Finesse and precision.
My turn.
My time.
This will hurt. Hey, you holding up? We're almost there.
Holding up. Everywhere we go, just death. Death and more death. Everywhere we go, just death. I don't want to see that anymore.
Look, my
I
Elliot.
thought you would understand. You said you spent your immortality burying the people around you. Doesn't any of this bother you? And you. Gustav's dead. How can you keep going like nothing happened?
어리다 어려.
We need to continue.
Why do you...
Mael,
구스타프랑 약속했잖아.
you know what we must do.
17살.
When one falls, come on.
동료가 죽어도 계속 전진하자고 그렇게 다짐하고 왔으면서도 저런 얘기를 하냐. 큰일 났다. 보스다. 다크 소울 같은 데서
Are you
나오는
hurt?
보스 같아.
I'm fine. Thanks.
Ready?
딴 거? 새끼야. 콤보도 받겠죠? 또 이 새끼 딴 검이라 그랬는데 그래서 검이 하나밖에 없는 거죠? 이상하고. 이 새끼 불타고 있지? 불타고 계시니까 완전. 자, 완전 캐릭터가 치유를 받을 수 없게 하는 상태의 효과입니다. 안전 상태에서 치유되면 대신 피해를 받습니다. 뭐가 좋은 거야? 여기 뭔가 좋은 게 있으니까 쓰는 걸 텐데. 이걸 하나 찍어볼까요?
Let's dance.
빠르게 준 건 3번이었구나. 백이야. 를 해주면 안 된다는 거지.
Danger!
Here we go.
Ready to parry. The dance begins. This and precision.
아 끝내자라고 하려고 그랬는데 씨.
Let us stain
오 끝났죠?
them.
그래 칼이 왜 하나인가 했다. 그래 이거다.
Ready to parry.
알았어요.
Storm is coming.
패링을 만약에 하게 되면 총 다 해야지. 한 번이라도 실수하면 안 돼.
Brace yourselves.
My turn.
본이구나. 쌍검이니까. 밖에 안 나네.
Get ready.
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 여덟. 오. 아니 이 새끼 8번, 9번 공격을 하네? 9번이요?
Here we go.
That hurts.
아, 우리한테 반전을 줬다고?
Danger!
아하, 그런 게 있다고?
This will hurt.
오, 팔 뺏었다. 야, 개멋있음.
Well, turns out this Neveron wasn't that strong, but you did well.
그렇게 강하지 않대.
All this. This is what we're fighting for.
호흡 착착 잘 맞췄잖아. 그렇게 가늘게 눈 뜨지 말고. 오. 와, 이거 좋다. 기본 공격이 1회 추가 적중합니다. 보통 RPG에서는 이런 게 필수지.
Is this the place?
Yeah. We can bury your friend under this tree, if that's okay with you.
Couldn't wait for me, could you? I wish we could.
Rest easy, Gustav.
I'll finish what you started. The paintress, Renoir, they will pay.
No more dome. Just open skies.
I'll save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
You can leave it to us. You were always there for me.
I'll save them.
Say hi to Soph for me, yeah?
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both. Best brother and father I've ever had.
When one falls, we continue.
Thanks for being my family. See you in the next life.
야영지로 복귀.
For about 2 hours. Then there's a big lake. We shouldn't go there at all. We should make a right, and then it's gonna take a few hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food.
식사 얘기 나왔다.
We head north to Monoko Station.
Why there?
To recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra firepower, because our next goal will be to take down the paintress heart.
Her heart?
Yes. You can't just stroll up to the paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart, the barrier will fall.
Okay. So where is this heart? What does it look like?
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know that it's somewhere in the center of old Lumiere.
You found old Lumiere?
Yes.
So it's true. Before the fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58th when we found old Lumiere. But Renoir erased them before we could get further. And I don't know much more.
All right then. Let's go meet your friend at Monoko Station. And then we'll take the paintress's heart.
How far up the mountain is Monoko Station? Will we see snow?
Not too high, but yeah. There's usually snow.
Fantastic.
Oh, right. There's no snow in Lumiere.
루미에르에는 눈이 안 와?
No, only in books and paintings. It's almost as mythical as Gestrels.
And just as fun. And sometimes just as deadly.
Oh. Really? My husband was obsessed with the idea of snow. I can't wait
눈을
to
한
see
번도 못
some.
봤다니 이럴 수가.
That you will. You seem less stressed than the others.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive observation of our team?
Yes.
There must be better uses of your time than analysing our stress levels.
Well, it's important to understand your teammates.
Says the mysterious stranger who has yet to share much about himself.
Then consider this my attempt to be less mysterious.
Oh, is that what this is?
No, you're right. What was I thinking? It's better to stay mysterious.
I'm pretty sure you actually enjoy being mysterious. But all right, give us a story then.
A story for a story.
Only if it's a good one. You first.
Something unusual then? Strange wonders and mysteries?
A bit impersonal, hmm? Not really how you get to know each other. I don't think that's worthy of a trade. No. Tell me something dark and melancholy and personal.
Ooh, going straight for the heavy stuff, huh?
If we're going to share, let's share.
Story for a story, right?
We'll see.
관계 레벨. 이건 뭘까? 페르소나도 이런 게 있었잖아.
Your oldest friend is a Gestral.
Yes. We've been friends for as long as I can remember.
Gustav would have loved that.
Why? Because he liked Jestrels.
Because he liked the idea of friendships that could last decades. We don't get to enjoy such long friendships in Lumiere.
이 이야기만 하면 무조건 옳은가 보네.
Why are you allying yourself with us?
Not a lot of options out here, in case you hadn't noticed.
What about the previous expeditioners? Did you help them too? Yet they still failed.
That's a terrible way to ask questions. Do you always interrogate people like this?
Given the circumstances, I think we can skip the pleasantries, no?
Alliances are usually give and take, as are conversations. Trust goes both ways, no?
Alright then. As a gesture of good faith, I'll show you how to use Lumina.
No need. I got it.
Well, aren't you a quick study?
But I appreciate the gesture. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Trust works both ways.
All right. As a gesture of good faith, I'll answer 3 questions. Choose wisely.
Only 3.
Someone's a bit greedy.
3 questions with 3 follow-ups.
You're really pushing this.
I think it's reasonable.
All right. Go for it.
How come Minoko lives so far from the other Jestrels?
Minoko's a searcher. They travel the land looking for Jestrels who went missing after the fracture.
The lost Jestrels.
Yeah. That and he, pissed off Golgra.
That was sad.
Yeah.
You were sad.
Yeah.
You were thinking of Julie.
Well, not just her, but... yeah.
Want a hug?
Yeah.
She reminds me of someone.
Who? My owl?
Have I met her before?
Well, you also thought you knew CL.
Oh, but I do. Wait, don't I?
Sometimes I feel like you know everyone.
Oh well, that's because you're all cousins. Same, but different.
Right, so, maybe it's that.
Yes. Ah, just like Verso is Verso's cousin. Mael is Mael's cousin. Yes, that's it. You're so very wise.
You know, that almost makes sense to me.
It's okay if you don't understand, Verso. You're still wise to me.
You're just a big ball of nonsense sometimes, aren't you?
That's why we're best friends.
Hey,
Hey,
I didn't mean.
it's fine.
I just.
I miss him too.
It's hard.
The pain we feel every time we lose someone. I've tried many ways of dealing with it. Running from it, sitting with it, compartmentalizing it. But what I needed was to use it. To use everything.
What do you mean?
I feel everything. And I let it burn inside me. When I'm tired, when I feel hopeless, when I want to just let it all go. I use the pain. I use the fear, the shame, the guilt, the anger. I use it all to keep going. To make sure I continue.
Moaning.
I can almost feel them beside me. Everyone we've lost. Walking with me. Especially when I use chroma. I feel their presence, their closeness. And they help me.
You feel Gustav.
Yeah.
I'd like to feel him with me too.
You have an affinity for chroma too. Try it.
How do you always know what to do?
I don't. Want to know a secret? I have no idea what I'm doing. And I don't think anyone else does either.
Really?
Don't tell anyone else I said that.
What are you working on?
Contingency plans. If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
Right, but how are you going to get it to them?
I asked the Gestrals for help.
Smart.
What are the stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
It's something my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
I like that.
I talked to the stars a lot after he was gone.
I remember the night we first met at the Crooked Tower.
Right. After the gommage.
I was surprised to find you there. I thought I was the only one who knew about that room.
I had to get away from the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
기계도 없이 저 돌 위에 그냥 눕다니.
It wasn't logical. But part of me really believed my parents and their expedition had succeeded. That they'd stopped her. Then the paintress woke. And I knew they weren't coming home.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day. But you avoided me after. Why?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out of my life.
Okay, not personal.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
I know that now.
Wow. We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships?
I could use some wine, though.
Making friends is thirsty work.
Thanks. It really was a beautiful place.
Glad you liked it. I've buried friends there too. You were right about condolences. We offered them because we don't know what else to say, but there's no comfort there.
No.
All we can do is carry them with us.
I guess. Sorry. It's just we're
Drowning in our own sadness. Hey, why did you join the expedition? I mean, with the Gamage, I understand the rest of the team's decision, but you're half their age.
out here seemed better than in there at the time.
It's natural. Wanting to escape a life you don't want.
Escape. Yeah. That's what I wanted. But Gustav and the others, they really want to change things.
Well, changing your life also counts. Can't always shoulder the world's problems, you know? It'll drain you fast.
Gustav would probably say, if more of us cared, then it would lighten the load for everyone.
He sounds like a good guy.
Wait. I kept Gustav's, so you can have mine. You'll need one if you want to be an official member of our merry crew.
I gotta say, I didn't take you for an official kind of person.
33 차주네.
Welcome to the disaster expedition.
Thank you.
관계 레벨 이렇게 올라가는구나 얘는.
How far to Minoko Station?
With SQA? Oh, should be quick.